Hey Gypsy Danger. Hey Gypsy Danger, what's up? Do you know what the definition of insanity is? What's that? It's doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, expecting different results. That's a fair definition. Wait a minute, did he just reuse the intro for the Ultimate Gypsy Danger review? Yep, he did. But why? That seems lazy. Yeah, but it's very efficient, and NECA does it too. Fair enough.
Hello collectors, it's Steven and welcome to my overly enthusiastic, simplistic review of the NECA Battle at the Docks Gypsy Danger. This billionth Gypsy was included exclusively in July 2016's Loot Crate, and you can't get it anywhere else aside from eBay. So enough is enough, let's take a look to see whether or not it's worth adding to your collection. So right away you can tell I'm not too enthused in this video because it's another Gypsy Danger. And to be honest, there's not much here that hasn't already done before because this is yet another concept of battle damaged Gypsy. But this time we get one covered with Kaiju Blood or Kaiju Blue, tomato, same thing. It's also a combination of Ultimate Gypsy Danger and Hong Kong Brawl, and you'll see that mostly in the articulation section. The head is the 2.0, the paint's alright, but once again, you'll begin to notice a bit of fuzz and hair around this area because of more stickiness with this figure. When we look at the chest, you'll notice that the reactor isn't compatible with the reactor blasts, and we can see some blood applications here. Unfortunately, they look really digital. You can see a whole bunch of dots in them, sort of like a comic press, if you will. Not the best. But this also carries over to all of the blood on the figure, which is pretty much found everywhere. To be honest, for the rest of the paint, it's easily summed up. Typical NECA quality ranging from either spot on or just missing it due to quality control issues. Something else to take into consideration when you're handling it, you may get some black stuff on your hands. I've been told that this is not paint, however, there is black for the weathering. So all in all, looks-wise, Gypsy Danger is pretty good, but there are some quality control issues. When it comes to articulation, Battle at the Docks Gypsy doesn't really bring anything new to the table aside from the Ultimate Gypsy Danger's engineering. So what do we get? The head attaches into the body for the neck joint on a ball joint. And as you can see here, you definitely can get some good movement out of there, but you're going to have to force it a little bit. Mine didn't really want to move around in the first place, but after I managed to loosen up a little bit, it was able to move. So you get the standard movement there. The shoulders feature the extended range ball joint movement that the Ultimate Gypsy Danger has, so this way you can get closer to the elbow rocket pose that it needs for the accessory, but not too much. It is almost there, but not quite. Shoulder pads are attached on ball joints, so they wiggle around a little bit. We get a bicep swivel on both arms. Pretty cool. This little sculpt here, as you know, slides up and down on a little rail. If that pops off, good luck getting it back on. We have elbow hinges, and the forearms plug in on ball joints. As you can see here, you can get them to spin around a little bit too, which is always nice. And the wrists plug in on ball joints too, so you can spin them around and bobble them around a little bit. The ab crunch is a ball joint that twists and turns, bends forward and back. You know the drill here. The hips are the new swivel hinge hips. Much better than the previous ball joints we saw on the 2.0 Gypsy Danger bodies, including the Hong Kong Brawl one, so that's nice. Now, the hips are supposed to plug into the thighs on swivels, but as you can see here, I'm pretty sure they're either not here on the Battle at the Docks one, or they are just really frozen. Blasted it with heat, hasn't worked yet, so who knows. Double hinge knees, as you would come to expect, though something to take note of, the kneecaps on my Gypsy Danger have cracked. Don't know if that's something I can fix, but they have. Ankles also feature the longer ball joints, so this way they provide better stability, which is pretty cool. You can twist and turn, get a little bit of the rocker movement, and there is a toe hinge to move the front of the foot up and down. So all in all, you should know what to expect out of the Battle at the Docks Gypsy Danger for articulation. Look, it's standing. For accessories, all of them but one are new and exclusive to Battle at the Docks Gypsy Danger. We get one alternate right hand, two clumps of cargo containers, and one elbow rocket effect. First, for the hand, you just pop out the one hand that's already in and pop the new one in. Simple and easy. For the cargo clumps, just wriggle them into the splayed hands in no particular way, at least not that I can note. Loose fit, but they'll stay in. Overall, they're well detailed and work nicely as generic props on the shelf, so if you're looking to get this for more items to put with your kaiju stuff, this is a great addition. The elbow rocket is a mixed bag because look-wise, it's just not that impressive. but it is a nice accessory to have. You're going to have to pop off the forearm and work the ring around the ball joint, and this can be relatively difficult. So if you're having trouble, like I am here, heat it up with a blow dryer and then pop it on. Then pop the forearm back on just like you would everything else, and then you make Mazinger proud. And here's a size comparison just in case you somehow managed to forget how big the Gipsy Danger mold is. So, buy it now, skip it, or wait for a deal. Honestly, your mind's probably already made up. It's a repaint exclusively for completionists. It looks neat, accessories are good, but the elbow rocket, nice to have, but can't get Gipsy to pose correctly with it. Honestly, this release is completely skippable. If you have some extra cash to spend, it might be nice to have, especially for the accessories, but keep in mind, if something goes wrong, whose customer service do you contact and how are they going to help? Anyway, this is a neat novelty figure, and as you can kind of tell by the review, it's alright. Nothing too amazing. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and be sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment down below to share your thoughts. If you're interested in picking this figure up, or others like it, check the description for some cool links to take you where you need to go. Why don't you watch some more videos? Click the annotations on the screen now for more great content. Thanks again, and I'll catch ya in the next video.